Hey everybody, Justin here with Ultra Bright Lights, and I am here with a brand new prototype of a Feniex Quad Visor Bar. We were lucky enough to receive an early prototype, and I want to show you some of the features of it. Now keep in mind there's a lot to learn about this, but today I'm just going to dive into the basics and show you how it works. So the first thing to know is when you're purchasing a visor bar, a stick light, rocker panels, or a full-size light bar, you will need what is known as a Feniex Quad converter. Now you won't need that for other products such as surface mounts, dash lights, mini bars. The quad converter eliminates the need to have all the bulky wiring that you would normally have on, say, a fusion stick, and eliminates it down to 4 wires, your power and your ground, and 2 data cables. So those 2 data cables are going to be white and green. Those connect to the data cables on the quad converter. Now, through the power of magic and science, the visor bar will know what it is when talking to the quad converter. So you can hook up all of the white cables and all of the green cables from your light bars, your rocker panels, your stick lights, and the quad converter will be able to communicate with them, and it'll know exactly which products they are. And depending upon which products they are, it will lock certain features such as front cutoff won't cut off the rear of your full-size light bar, it'll only cut the front of the bar off. Front cutoff will shut off your visor bar, but not the stick light that's mounted on the back of the vehicle, so on and so forth. Now with the quad converter, it's going to have a total of 28 different functions, including 4 modes for your front, 4 for your back, driver cutoff, passenger cut, rear cut, tail, brake, flood, a list goes on. Now it's important to know also that your visor bar and your quad converter will need a power and a ground. So you'll see here I have 2 wires. One ground goes to here, 1 ground goes to my quad converter, 1 power goes to my visor bar, 1 to my quad converter. Now some of these features on here aren't going to work because, again, this is a visor bar and the quad converter knows that the visor bar is on the front of the vehicle, so it won't allow me to do things such as traffic advisor, but it will allow me to do things such as front flood. Now once again, keep in mind this is a prototype, so when you receive your production model, these wires will be colored and a lot easier to identify. So wire 19 is going to be my front flood. Now using a small screwdriver, I'm able to change the color for the product. So now I'm using just blue. Now I'm using just red. So by using the small tack switch on the quad converter, I'm able to scroll through all the patterns. It's going to give me the option for single, dual, tri, and of course quad that includes all 4 of the colors. There's also another tack switch that's going to allow me to change the pattern. Again, really intuitive, really easy to use. Then these wires on here could I connect to my 4200 or a switch box or whatever else I'm using to control the lights in my vehicle. So all of your wiring is going to come out of here, which makes it really easy. Again, if you are using a 4200, you could have your 4200 relay right next to this. All your wires will be really small, really easy to manage. The biggest or the longest wires you'll have will be the 4 wires that have to run to each product. So it's going to save you a whole lot of wiring, a whole lot of time on your installation, and it's really easy to use. So that's the basics of the quad visor bar. Again, this is a prototype, so keep in mind some features might change, but for the most part, the idea will remain the same. If you have any questions, be sure to drop a comment below. If you like what you saw, hit the like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.